This is an unabridged production of Origins, The Compound, written by Noah Kempton, read for you by Noah Kempton and Adam Kempton. Prologue. June pushes through pine branches as he struggles against the cold and wet on his way to shining light ahead. For most men, this sort of environment would be deterrent enough, but he served with a black flag, and they are a breed apart. The forest floor crunches with twig and needle as June breaks through the last of the trees and stands before the circle of huddled men, all dressed in dark hooded cloaks that glisten with rain. All carry swords, drawn and sharp, all save for one. As June looks upon the group, he imagines himself in a time before, when things were different, safer. Back then he and Grimhild the Giant would have been smiling ear to ear, giddy with the excitement of another adventure. Times changed, and now he, Grimhild, and the other members of the Black Flag are more or less forced to stay close to the compound. The bandits are growing to be more of a dangerous problem, and tonight is no different. "Where did it happen?" June asks. "This way," says Marcus, the swordless man. "Marcus," June says, "be ready for what you might see. Bandit attacks can be extreme." Marcus stops and looks at June with haunted eyes. "I am prepared," he replies. "Let's get to it." Marcus steps out of the circle, immediately followed by a tall, brawny man with an unpleasant grimace on his face. June comes in stride next to him. "Carver," June says in a low voice, "the last time bandits—" "I don't need your wisdom," Carver interrupts. "Just because you're in the Black Flag doesn't make you better than me." June tries to reply, but Carver picks up his pace and walks out of earshot. June stares at the back of his head and follows as the group heads deeper into the forest. June remembers a time when Carver was... well, he'd never been what you call kind, but one could withstand his naturally aggressive personality for a short while. He doesn't know whether it's due to the terrible weather or the pressure the bandits put on Carver, but these days he's nearly as vicious. "After all these years, and you still haven't learned," someone says. June turns his head with a start. He looks behind him and finds a man of strong physique approaching him. His short, dark blonde hair is matted down on his forehead. "Quit creeping up on me like that, Dale," June exhales in relief. "Don't tell me you didn't hear me coming," Dale chuckles. "Is the murder of our people amusing you?" Carver barks. Dale and June lower their voices as they march through pine and bush, ever towards the bandit incursion. "What kept you so long?" June whispers. "I lost track of you lot going through the ford a little ways back," Dale says. "On top of that, I can hardly see my hand in front of my face in this blasted rain and dark." June is always a little surprised how his years in the Flag changed him, especially when he is in the company of his brother, in the field once again. He and Tegan would often spend days on end meticulously and sometimes mind-numbingly hunting their next meal. Too often their rewards for that hard work would be ridiculed by Grimhild, whose appetite rivals that of a bear, fattening itself to sleep through winter. Those endless nights gave him an advantage over most men, but Dale has always been a quick learner, ever since they were children. Dale and June follow behind Marcus and Carver through the shimmering trees in single file. In the embrace of the ironwood forest, the broad world narrows. All that is seen, heard, and smelled is your new...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?